You are locked into the padded room with DJ Waffles on rollingout.com.
Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, man. You already know what it is. Your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, and you're tuned into the padded room on rollingout.com. And I'm here with my special guest. I've been waiting for her for for a long time, but now she's here, the Slutty Vegan.
In the flesh, I'm here.
Listen, how the hell did you even come up with the name Slutty Vegan?
If I tell you, I gotta kill you. No, I'm joking. Well, Slutty Vegan, there's a story behind Slutty Vegan.
We need it. We need all the goods.
Okay, so first of all, hey everybody, my name is Pinky Cole. Slutty Vegan started out as a Jamaican restaurant in 2014.
Okay.
I was a television producer for the Maury Show. I was doing very well. I had a lot of money saved. I was 26 years old.
She's getting a lot of money.
I was getting money.
Right.
I was doing really well, so I said, you know what, I want to open up a business. And I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So the thought of a restaurant came to me. I have Jamaican background and I know how to cook. Mm-hmm. So I opened up a Jamaican restaurant. It was the truth. Like I had everybody lying down the street. Like,
So you didn't know how to cook?
No, I knew how to cook.
Oh, I thought you said you didn't know how to cook.
I knew how to cook.
Like, how the fuck?
Yeah, how to open up a restaurant?
Right, I'm like, the finesse game had to be really good though.
Right, so yeah, I opened up my restaurant. Things were really good. It was so good that I opened up a second location and had a juice bar. So this was in Harlem. Everybody knew me. The food was great. Like I was just getting a lot of buzz, but I was living in my business, And sometimes when you're in a situation where you feel like you're cramped, then obviously God has to come in and take a shift.
Right.
So one day I went home and my restaurant burned down. Yeah, so I lost everything. So I went from making like a lot of money to not making anything. Lost my car, lost my other business, lost my home, lost everything. So here I am in my 20s, sacrificed my early 20s, and I'm starting from scratch. I have nothing. But luckily, I have a television background, so I was able to jump back in TV. And then I became the casting director for a show called The Young Fix My Life. So for the last 3 years, I've been doing that. And then they relocated us to Atlanta. I came here. I'm like, okay, I'm in Atlanta. I got to do this again, but I'm starting small. I'm not even going for the big thing. So I started cooking out of a commercial kitchen. And I was just like, what can I do that's really going to ignite some noise and something? I'm vegan. I haven't eaten meat in 11 years. And I'm sitting on a bed one day. And I'm like, Slutty Vegan. It like came to me like
wow.
For real. Like I'm like, Slutty Vegan. Because I know that people only pick, you got to meet people where they at. And sex sells.
Right.
So if I can sell sex in a way where it's getting you to eat healthier, then
right.
I'm merging two worlds together and it makes sense, right? So I came up with the name, I came up with some recipes, and I put it together. I had no idea that Slutty Vegan was going to blow like how it did. Wow. So I literally started my business August 6th. I went from having about 4 customers a day for a week. Now I have about 200 to 300 customers every single day. 100 people in line before I even open up. People chase my truck. I've been on the news, been on every radio station, and it's just been so humbling. It's been a blessing. I'm just happy to be here. Like before my eyes, everything just came together.
You know it's so crazy because I told one of my homeboys that I was having you on the show today. He was like, "What? How the hell you get me on the show?" I'm like, I don't know. I just wanted some free stuff. So just call it by. So listen, we're gonna go through some of the names of the things that you actually have, and I just want you to explain like how do you even come up with the names?
That's nasty, no joking.
That's the truth. So tell us about the one night stand.
Okay, so the one night stand is 100% plant based. It's a vegan patty with some vegan bacon, lettuce, tomato, and the one night stand is like that one opportunity, like you eat it in one shot. It's so good. It's our #1 seller.
All right, the sloppy toppy.
So the sloppy toppy is for the people who want to get a little slop and a little bit of top. So that's with mozzarella cheese, and it has jalapeno peppers, and we do like a special little sauce called the What's Her Name sauce.
The What's Her Name sauce.
The What's Her Name.
That's like you get the sloppy toppy, and they were like,
what's her name?
What was
like, what's her name? Yeah.
Okay. The super slut.
The super slut is the big nasty. So that has guacamole, that has the What's Her Name sauce, that has the chili sauce, and it has jalapeno peppers, and it's on a brioche bun with lettuce. It's just big and sloppy and nasty. It's a freak. It's a super slut.
See, look, this is the perfect marketing material because y'all need to know why y'all ordering this stuff.
Right.
All right, so listen, we was having a little debate with the guys in the room today. The Hollywood hooker. Somebody in the room had one and someone didn't. So I was the guy that was just looking when it was happening.
So when you think about a hooker, you think about a strip. Like they on a strip. So this is a Philly cheesesteak. So it's long, it's vegan, yeah. So it's giving you the idea that this is like somebody walking the track. So obviously these are all like metaphors and everything. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
it's a play on an actual hooker, but it's a Philly. It's a vegan Philly. It's with chopped cheese, the cheeseburger chopped up with peppers.
So listen, right? The people that I work with, they just act crazy over chopped cheese. This guy tried to get me to bring him a chopped cheese from Harlem.
You from Harlem?
No, I'm from New York. I'm from Brooklyn.
Okay.
So he wanted me to bring one back all the way from Harlem, like 2 days, and just like, yo, just put it in your bag and just bring it back.
Nah.
That doesn't work.
Nah, it
right?
doesn't work like
so
that.
he could get it like somewhere like.
But he can come to SluttyVegan.
Okay.
And get a chopped cheese.
You just found your spot. All right. So tell us about the Becky.
The Becky is the white girl.
Okay.
So the burger is a patty, it's cheese, it's mambo sauce from DC. I'm from Baltimore, so
okay.
I'm adding a little DMV flair, and then it has potato salad, and it's white on the top. On the burger.
What's your favorite burger out of all of them?
My favorite burger is I'm conservative. I'm a lady.
Here we go.
My favorite burger is the Fussy Hussy, so that's like the all-American.
That was
like,
the next one.
That's like the regular cheeseburger, but it's so simple, but it's so good. Sometimes everything don't have to be all out there. It could be like subtle and still be nasty. You know what I'm saying? So it has
What's your sign?
I'm a Sagittarius.
Okay.
Oh, you thought I was gonna be up?
Yeah, they just really crazy. All right, the dance hall queen.
So the dance hall queen, you know, I had to bring it back to my roots. I'm Jamaican.
Mm-hmm.
So that has plantain tossed in the jerk sauce
Okay.
with the patty and cheese and the what's the name sauce on it. But that was our number one seller, but the bacon didn't took over. But the dance hall queen is so good. So you get it's almost like the umami flavor. Right. So it's sweet, it's spicy, got a little salty, a little tangy, like every like it's gonna explode in your mouth.
It's like a part
and figuratively.
See, I didn't even want to comment on that. I was about to say party in your mouth, but then I'm like, hold on, that's pause. Wait, don't say it.
Oh, that's
all right, and then heifer fries, because my mom used to say that to like girls that I used to bring by the house when I was younger.
Heifers,
like
right?
you bring them heifers back around here
Yeah.
again. So the heifer fries, explain.
So obviously, metaphorically, you know, heifers is like a whole lot of them. When you see one heifer, you see a lot. So with the fries, we put the what's the name sauce on it. I know we put the what's the name sauce. We put another secret sauce, and we melt it with cheese and some peppers, and then we sprinkle the crumbs on it. It's banging.
So
Like banging.
then y'all got first batch ice cream. Tell us a little bit about the ice cream.
Yeah, so first batch, shout out to Plant Based Princess. She has the best vegan ice cream in Atlanta, Georgia, and in the metropolitan area. We serve her ice cream, and we're gonna be selling slut shakes. I didn't even mention I have a new location outside.
A lot of money going on.
I just got a new location this week. Well, my first location for Slutty Vegan, and it's going to be on Abernathy Boulevard, right beside Greens and Gravy. Are you familiar?
Yeah, I want to ask you this, right? I just need you to commit to something before we leave, right?
I could do that.
I just need you to write a note for me, right?
Okay.
That, and then I need you to sign it, and
Is
we
it
need
my
to take a
autograph?
picture.
Okay.
No, this is gonna be for you to give me full access to like skip any line that I want to. And
You gotta taste the burger first before I do.
I know, but I just listen. If you already got people just wrapped around the corner,
man.
I just need you to like. Can we get a consent slip that we can just be able to skip the lines?
As long as you promote me on Rolling Out, I'm with it.
All right, so
Just you though, not the whole 10,000 of y'all. Like just you.
all right.
I got you.
Rob, we're not that much, Rob. He's the guy that never works here. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna take the time to actually try out this burger. Which burger did you bring for me?
I bought you the one night stand with the vegan bacon.
All right.
It's gonna blow you.
And I like bacon, but I like turkey bacon because I don't eat pork anyway.
Okay. Well, this is all vegan.
And these, all right. So this is a one night stand with heifer fries. So I'm having.
No, that's not half a fries. This is regular crinkle cut.
Why have heifer
Yeah, you
fries?
already asked for it.
But I'm just saying, like I want to have a
I
menage.
didn't know that
I
you
want to have a
didn't
menage
know
a trois.
that.
I want to have.
What? You don't want to have a one night stand first? Let's start
Listen.
with the one night stand.
All right,
You can have
listen.
a menage a trois.
That's what I need to practice on having one night stand. Listen, if you start building relationships with people, it should,
Okay, hello.
it should work.
Look, I already know.
Look.
Trust me.
All right, so let's just taste this.
So hopefully that's still more flavor.
So is everything like even like you have
Everything.
vegan onions and
Onions are vegan.
oh yeah.
Cut the camera. No, just kidding. Onions are vegan. Onions are vegan. The fries are vegan. The onion is
Shut
vegan.
TJ, just edit that.
No, don't edit
I don't want
that.
nobody.
But you know what? That's something good to say, which is a part of the reason why I've been doing what I've been doing, because a lot of people don't know. So I'm here to like really spread the message and like have that directive to teach people what is vegan, what is not vegan, so people can hop on the wave. Just say you please. Amen. Don't you hear people do that?
And I'll be the first person to tell did y'all say y'all crazy?
Right.
It tastes good.
Tastes like what? Like a
It
turkey?
tastes like a hamburger, like a beef burger.
Oh, that's the goal. You surprised?
Alright, so now I understand why they wrapped around the corner for this. This is like so listen, right? We just need the permission slip for you to sign to be like, I could just skip the line at any place that I go to get
We're
this
gonna talk
food.
about that offline. I don't want anybody fighting me.
Like you gave it to Waffles, you gave them all access. Because I'm like, how do you even deal with that? Like, aren't you shocked? Like you saying that you'll come outside before you even open up. You got like 100 people standing outside, like waiting.
Yeah, and you know what's even more interesting? Like when they see me, like,
Right.
there she go. I'm like, I'm looking a mess. Like, no, don't look at me. But they look at me like, oh my
Right.
gosh, there she is. So that's humbling too. I'm
Okay.
getting adjusted to that, you know. But it's a great feeling to know that, like after losing everything in that fire, like my bounce back game was so strong. So that's why I try to preach that message to like any entrepreneurs out there, people who really have something going and want to do great things. Like don't give up, because had I given up, like I wouldn't be here having this conversation with you, and I wouldn't be here with 300 people on my line, you know, selling burgers, cheeseburgers, and fries, and making a lot of money.
You're something like a big deal because I'm telling you, people are really talking about your burgers, and I'm like, I'm really gonna try to take this and just walk out without even sharing. But I just know that I'm a team player, so I'm just gonna have to break somebody off some way somehow. But y'all need to go get this. This is like good, bro. Like really. So what made it sweet? It tastes.
It's like a sweet tangy, so it's
Yeah.
like it's supposed to like burst in your mouth. So you're supposed to have every.
That's what she
piece
said.
of it.
But okay, I don't know. My fault. I'm just my bad.
It's supposed to be every taste of like your taste bud. So the chili sauce has a sweetness.
Yeah, because that's what I taste.
Yeah, the what's the name sauce has like a spicy tangy, and then you have the bacon. So it's a mixture of all flavors.
Okay, so what's the goal for you now? Like,
Well, I have a lot of celebrities on my line wanting to invest, so I've been having a lot of conversations right now.
I don't really got that much money, but I can invest my time. Like, if you need me to do something, I ain't got no money. I need to get in on this action because I'm like, if this is like this good. So do you feed people on the set? Like, were you feeding them this?
On set, yeah, I did. I actually did. Beyond,
So they just be going crazy.
Yeah, everybody did. I'm actually doing 2 movie sets tomorrow. Yeah, it's
So-
dope. Like
so-
it's really dope.
So this is what I'm saying. You can get her to fix my life. And you can just fix my eating habits. And
I can fix your eating habits. You don't want to get your weight.
It's a little crazy. So I'm about to tear this sandwich up. All right, so listen. Before we get out of here, let everybody know how they can follow you on social media. Tell them about the new spot that you're about to be opening up. Tell them how the truck looks when it's passing by.
Yeah.
And also, like, we gotta talk about some stuff.
Yes.
Camera.
So I'm looking at you, Cameron, and all the people that's watching this show right now. If you haven't heard about us, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook. It's Slutty Vegan ATL. Slutty SLUTTY. Y'all familiar? Vegan. ATL. We're on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. This is a collective movement. This is a conscious movement. 95% of the people who eat our food are not even vegan, but we got cheeseburgers and fries that taste better than the real thing. When you come out to see us, just come early. Like, it's good vibes, it's good connection, build relationships while you're standing in line. Like, everybody's in the city talking about it, and it's because we really want people to eat healthier and not have to eat food that came from a dead animal. That's just the truth. And if you're out there, if you're an entrepreneur and you're trying and you're building and you've been at that thing for a long time, don't stop going at that thing, because that thing is going to work for you as long as you continue and don't give up. Keep up the hope, block out the noise, forget the naysayers. It's going to work out for you. I'm a walking testimony. It worked out for me, and you could do the same thing. And that's that. Slutty Vegan ATL.
This it tastes so good. I keep on saying this hamburger. This vegan
It's not
burger,
ham.
it tastes so good, and I'm about to eat it because my job is done here. So make sure y'all go to 2+1 Agency on YouTube so y'all can actually check us out. Or y'all can go to the website of www.rollingout.com and y'all can catch the recap of what's actually going on right now. And make sure y'all go to Slutty. Yes. Look at Jesus. I'm so mad that I can't
Jesus
share.
loves Slutty Vegan too.
I'm so mad that I can't even share with y'all because I already been it. But this burger is like really, really good.
And it's guilt free.
There you go.
Guilt free.
Make sure y'all stay locked. Wow.
You are locked into the padded room with DJ Waffles on rollingout.com.
It's your boy DJ Waffles on the check-in, man.